Hi, my dear students. Today we are going to discuss a paper. This is of first term 2019, grade 6 from Royal College, Colombo 7. And this is going to be a great support for you. And here I am going to discuss all the questions and I'm going to show you how to get the answers and how to get the maximum marks out of this question paper and all the steps required to show and perform when you answer these questions. So watch this video to the end and learn everything and take maximum from this. So this will be a great benefit for you. So consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and share with your friends, and you can like this video, and also leave a comment if you have any ideas or any requests for paper discussions or something like that. So you can always communicate with me. So let's go and see what we can do in this paper. Okay, dear children, here we are discussing part 1 and 2 of this paper, and first we will go to the part 1 of this paper. So in this first question, this is a kind of simple question. You just have to add. You have to add these two numbers. Actually, there are three numbers. Let's see how to add this. I think you may have learned this in the mathematical operations of whole numbers. 125 plus 78 plus 4. This kind of a question, in this form, it is difficult to get the answer. So actually, it is difficult to get do the simplification. So you can write it in this order so that you can add this easily. So 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 plus 4 is 17. You write 7 here and 1 carries. So 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. You write 0 and still another 1 carries, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So the answer is 207. So you can write it 207. So this is the answer. I think you understand this. This is a very simple question, right? How many circles are there in the diagram? So how many circles? You know circles. So this is a circle, right? And the circumference of circle, and this is another circle, and you can find this. This is another circle. So in this figure, you can see 3 circles, right? Okay, let's go to the third question. Write the number in the standard form, this number. So when you have this kind of number, you have to divide these numbers, this number into the periods. That means one period, one single period has 3 digits. So you have to start from here, start from the right side, and divide this into the required periods. There are we learn about 4 periods in this grade 6 lessons. So this is this one is units, and this one is thousands, and this period is going to be millions, and this one billions. So each period has 3 digits. So you can do it this way. Now in this one, what about this is this one units, this one thousands, and this one is millions. So how many millions? You can see how many millions? 23 millions. And so first we will do it. Actually, we don't have to write this in letters, so we have to write in the standard form. Standard form is you take this 23 here and a small gap, and 401 here and a small gap, and this 200 is here. So this is actually, if we say the this number in verse, this is 23,401,200. Actually, that is not required for this answer. You just have to write like this, not in words, because they have not asked you to write in words. Okay, let's go to this fourth question. In this question, you have to subtract. This is a kind of subtraction. 246 minus 89. And this is so simple, 6 minus 9 is not possible. So you take 1 from here, then it is going to be 16. 16 minus 9 is 7. So this one was 4 and now this is 3, right? Because you took 1 from this 4. Now it is 3. 3 minus 8 is not possible. And you take 1 from here, there is going to be 13. 13 minus 8 is 5. And this was once 2. Now this is 1. And now 1 minus 0 is 1. So your answer is 157. I think you understand this, right? Okay. Let's go to question number 5. In this one, you have to write the time shown in this clock according to the 12-hour system. Into the 12-hour system, 14 is 2. That means 2 p.m. to 15 p.m. I think you understand this. If it is, after 12 o'clock, if you take 12 noon, if you, in the 12-hour clock, in this format, it is going to be just 12, like this. This is 12 noon. So if it is 1 o'clock, that means it is 13. If it is 2 o'clock, it is going to be 14. It is something like this, right? So I think you may understand this one. The clock system, 24-hour system and 12-hour system, right? So let's go to this question number 6. Write down the subjects that you can use. Write down the objects that you can use to draw circular shapes. This is a very simple question. You can use a variety of objects like saucer, lid of a jar or a bottle, and a coin, and a dish, and there are a lot of things you can use to draw circular shapes. Actually, you don't have to write everything. You have to write only 2 objects. So if you have been asked only 2 objects, you can write only 2 objects and get the full marks. And let's go to question number 7. Represent the date 1st of March 2019 in International Standard Form. So in this one, we write first the year and then the month in 2 digits and the date in 2 digits. We have to write in 2 digits, right? The year should be 4 digits, right? So March means the 3rd month. Name the letter in this question. 8. Name the letter which indicate the position on the circle. On the circle, actually, there are 2 letters, R and S. They are the positions on the circle. If you take P and Q are in the circle and T and U are outside the circle. So what is the angle which is equal in magnitude of 2 right angles? If you take one right angle, it is something like this, and you add another right angle here, it is like this. So what is the angle? So if it is 2 right angles, that means it is 180 degrees. So what is the angle which is equal in magnitude of two right angles, that is 180 degrees. You have to write this units, that means degrees. If you have written just only 108, it is not right. You have to write this degree symbol. If the following statements are true, put this tick mark, and if they are false, put this X mark. So let's see whether these are true or false. The walls and the door in the classroom is vertical. The walls and the door in the classroom is vertical. Actually, walls and doors are vertical. That's right. The vertical means something like this way. Horizontal means something like this. So, the floor of the class is horizontal. The walls of the class are vertical, right? So, during a minute, the second hand rotates 60 rounds. During a minute, the second hand rotates only one round, right? The second hand, the second hand of a clock, and that is the fastest hand in the clock, and that rotates very fast. You can see that if you look at a clock, and that is the second hand. When the second hand rotates one revolution, that means it is 1 minute, right? The following figure shows a chili plant's nursery. If there are 70 plants in the section A, estimate the total number of chili plants in the nursery. This is a chili plants nursery, right? If there are 70 plants in A, in this one there are 70 plants, right? And estimate the total number of chili plants in the nursery. So if we take say 70, there are 2 times of 70. Like so, actually here we don't have to count exactly. We have to estimate. Therefore, this should be another 70 and this should be another 70. Right? And therefore, we can estimate these numbers is 70 plus 7 plus 70. So estimate the number of plants in the nursery. This would be 3 times 70. That means 70 into 3. 70 into 3, and this is going to be 210. That means there are 210 plants in estimation. In this one, you have to add this. Add minutes, seconds. These are seconds. These are minutes. In seconds, 5 plus 0 is 5. 1 plus 4 is again 5. So minutes, 3 plus 4 is 7. This is 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Round off to the nearest multiple of 10. Nearest multiple, you see, this is 36 and the nearest multiple of 10 is 40. So if it was 35, then it is still 40. If it is 34, then it is going to be 30. Right? This is 72. The 72 is goes to be 70. Right? If it is 75, then it goes to 80. If it is 76, then also it goes to 80. This is the estimation. This is the rounding off, right? So this is the answer. Fine. So fill in the blanks. In this one, unit period, and the second one is 1000 period. And this one is million period. And if there is another one here, that should be billion period. So actually, you don't have to write something like this. I have added this part for your knowledge. Okay, children. Let's go to this 15th question. and this is expressed in hours. You have to express 2 days in hours. This means 2 days means 24 hours. That means 24 into 2 is, this is 48 hours. So I think you get this. This is about 42 hours, 48 hours, right? Because there are 24 hours for one day, and if it is 2 days, you have to multiply by 2. Write the quotient and the remainder. To write the quotient and the remainder, you have to do long division. So 123 divided by 6. For there are no sixes for 0, and 12 for 12 there are 2 sixes. 2 into 6 means 12, and this is 0, and you take this 3. For 3 there are no sixes, there are 0. 0 into 6 is 0. Then you get the remainder is 3. Therefore, you can write the quotient. Quotient is equal to 20. Remainder is 3. So you can write quotient 20, remainder 3. So this is the answer, right? So you have been given space for that, and you can write on the corresponding spaces. In this one, you have to fill in the boxes by using the additions of 15. So actually, to get 15, 8 plus what? So you have to get 8 plus 7, right? So 8 plus 7 is 15. So for 6 you get 9. 9 plus 6 is 15, right? So if you can't just write this answer at once, you can think like this: 15. 15 minus 8, it is 7. So that's why we write 7 here. So what about 15 minus 6 is 9. So that's why we wrote 9 here. Fine. When a number of students in a class was rounded off to the nearest multiple of 10, the value obtained was 50. What is the least number of students that can be in the class? You say the 50. To get 50, it may be 50. Then it is also 50. Maybe it may be 49. Then also it is 50. Maybe it is 48. Then also it is 50. If it is 47, then it is also 50. If it is 46, then also we round off to 50. If it is 45, then also we round it off to 50. If it is 44, we round it to 40. So therefore, you can understand that the least number of students that can be in this class is 45. Right? If it is less than that, it is going to be rounded off to 40. Right? Now you got to 50 because this should be at least 45 or higher. Right? So let's see the next question. What is the largest 4-digit number that can be written using the digits 2, 3, 0, 5 exactly once? In this largest one, there are 4 digits we can write. There are 4 places, and this is the highest place, right? This is the highest place. So in this case, here you have to put the highest number. Largest number we have to put here. That means it is 5. And the next number is 3 here, and 2 here, and 0. So the largest number, largest 4-digit number that can be written using the digits 2, 3, 0, 5 exactly once is 5320. Okay. How many squares are there in the diagram? How many squares? Let's see. In this one, in this large one first, and there are small this size of squares. There are 1 and 4 of this size, right? And what about this size? In this size, in this size there are 3, right? Therefore, there should be 8 squares. Okay, dear children, and that is the end of part 1, and now we will start part 2. And I have to remind you, if you have learned something or if you have any doubts, just let me know. And that is a great support for me to improve these lessons and prepare discussions, and that is going to be the benefit, that is going to be in your own benefit, and you will learn better, you will understand better, and you will perform better, and you can get higher marks. So, and let me remind, just subscribe to my channel, and if you haven't already, and let's go to the part 2. In this one, what is the first question? There are 2 boxes, and A and B containing 3 cards, each with numbers written on them. Select one card from box A and another card from box B. Draw a number line and mark the selected 2 integers on it. So I'm going to draw a number line. You know, this is something you can draw. Maybe 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, -4. And I select, let's say I got -3 from this, and +3 from here, and -1 from this box B. So I'm going to mark these 2 numbers on the number line. You can see how I mark. I'm going to mark +3, and I mark +3 like this. So you have to write a small circle, and you have to shade it fully, right? And this is +3 and -1. I'm going to show -1 here, right? So you can select any number, any integer, and you can write, you can perform that accordingly. Fine. And compare the above 2 integers using less than or greater than sign. In this one, -1 is less than +3. We always know that. Arrange all the integers in box A and box B in ascending order. In the ascending order, what is the least number? Least number is -5, and then -3, and -1, and then +1, +3, +5. And I haven't written the plus mark, so you don't have to write the plus mark, because if you haven't written any sign, that means it's already plus. So even if you write here, it is not wrong. You can write it, and even if you don't write it, if you haven't written any sign in front of a number, that means it is plus. So if it is minus, you must write the sign, minus sign. The below number line represents the ages of 3 children. The age is given in years, right? So Kumar, Nalin, Gaya. So write down ages of the 3 children. Kumar, and this is going to be 5, right? This is 5. Ages of 5 years. And Nilan, it is 12 years. Gayan is 15 years. Right? How many years does Nalin older? How many years is Nalin older than Kumar? Nalin, Kumar, right? So you have to find the gap between them. So you see the gap clearly. You can do subtraction, 12 minus 5, or you can just go 1. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7-year gap. There's a 7-year gap. So you can obtain that by subtraction also. That is 12 12 minus 5. Then it is also going to be 7 years, right? So you have to write 7 years. And if Kumar was born in 2009, in which year Milan was born? That means you have to keep the same age gap. If it is 2009, if Kumar was born in 2009, Milan should be born after 7 years, right? So therefore you have to add 2009 plus 7, right? And then it should be 2016. It should be 2016, right? If Kanishka's age is 8 years, right? Copy the above number line in your answer script and mark Kanishka's age on it. Kanishka's age on it. So its value is 8 years. So I am not going to draw this again. You can draw this again because they have told you to draw. So you just have to mark 8 here like this. You can draw it and mark this point additionally. This additional point you have to mark and write here. What is it? Kanishka. Fine. It is something like this. You have to mark all the ages and you have mark 8 here and mark everything, right? This 7, 6, something like 5, 9, 10, 11, like this, and you get 8 here, and 8 is what? Kanishka. Actually, because I don't have enough space here, I'm not writing this fully. So actually, they have asked you to copy the above number line. That means you have to copy all the number line, and you have to copy this properly and use a ruler and pencil and copy this number line and mark 8 on this number line and write Kanishka for that. Okay, dear students, let's go to question number 2 in this part 2. And this is about write the above number by separating into periods. So if you have to separate into periods, you can do it. You can start from the right side and separate this into periods. So each period has 3 digits. So you can take this and then we separate this 1, 490 here and 230 here and 0, 1, 5 is here. Write down the name of that number. Names means you can write the names. There are 4 periods. We have learned 4 periods. That means this period is units and this one is thousands and this one is millions. Actually, you don't have to write these things. I am writing in order to explain you. This is billions. So we can write this. How many billions? 1 billion, right? There's only 1 billion. And 490 million. There are 490 millions. 230,000. So how many units? 15. So this is how you can write these numbers in the words. Write down the number 2,320,205,005. In this one, you can take something like this. I mean these 4 boxes. The first, if you start from the right side, first one is units. So each box has 3 digits. So let's separate these 3 digits. So here we can understand this one. How many billions? 2 billion, right? How many billions? There are only 2 billion. right? 2 billion. How many millions? 320. See, 320 million. You can write 320 here. And how many thousands? 205,000. You can write 205,000. How many units? 5. Only 5 units. 1, 0, 0, 5. So your number should be like this: 2,320,205,005. So this is the way you should write this in the standard form. I think if you have this kind of question, you should always start with a with this kind of boxes, right? So you know each box has a name, and the units. If you start from the right side, first one units, second one thousands, third one millions, fourth one billions. In the number 3562, what is the place value of 3? The place value of 3 is, it is, this is ones, tens, hundreds and thousands, right? In this one, you have to take place value of 3 is 1000. You can write 1000, right? And what is the value represented by 6? 6 means the place value is 10 and there is 6, so it is equal 60. 60 is the value represented by 6 in this number. So let's go to this other part. Actually, this is question number 3. Name the instrument that can be used to find the north direction of any place. That is compass. You know this compass. I think you know something. That's north, and there's an arrow. Something like this. Something like this. You may have seen this symbol. Actually, this equipment. In this instrument, you can find the north in any place. Name the 4 sub-directions. Sub-directions means, the 4 cardinal directions are this. This is north, south, west, east. So the sub-directions should be something like this. Actually, you don't have to draw this. I'm drawing to explain. This is north, west. This is southeast. This is southwest. And this is northwest. So the sub-directions are northwest, south, is northeast, right? Is northeast, it's northwest, northeast, southeast and southwest. These are the sub-directions. And in this part, here you have to, let's see what you have to do. Fill in the blanks using the above chart. The bus stand is located to the of the school. See, school. So if we have something like this, we can always draw this in order to give answers correctly. This is north, this is south, west, east, northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast, right? And the bus stand is located to the northwest of the school, right? So if you look from the school, this is in the northwest, right? The school is located to the hospital. If you see from the hospital, The school is located in this direction. That means to the west of the hospital. The school is located to the west of the hospital. The case. Okay, let's go to the question number 3. Let's go to the question number 3. The blank and blank are located to the north of the post office. If you go to the post office and look at north side, you will see school and the library. You can say the school and library are located to the north of the post office. So this is how you get the answer for that. Right? Copy the above diagram on your answer script and mark the marker to the west of the school given in the given diagram. West of the school is here. West of the school is here. You have to mark that. What? You have to mark the marker. So this is the marker. It is in the west of the school. Right? It is to the west of the school. This is the marker. So you have to draw this and copy this in your answer script and give the answer like this. This one you have to simplify. So you know when you have to multiply by 100, you just have to write 2 zeros here. If you multiply this, this should be 12 0 0. There are 2 zeros here, and then you have to write like this 1200. If you multiply, then you have to take 1 0 back, right? So then it is going to be 190. You know, multiplying and dividing by 10 is very easy. So in this third one, you have to do some multiplication. 6 into 3 is 18. You write 8 here, and 1 carries. 4 into 6. 6 into 4 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. And in this one, you have to do a kind of division. In this division, you can see 3. There are no 6s for 3. For 38, there are 6 6s. 6 into 6 is 36, and you get 2 here, and you get this 0 here. For 20, there are 3 6s. 3 into 6 is again 18, and you can take here, you get 2 here, and you can drag this 4 here. And this is 24. For 24, there are 4 6s. 6 into 4 is 24, and the remainder is 0. Right? So if you have done this way, you will get the full marks, right? In this part, you have to do some multiplication. So let's see how to multiply. When you have 2 digits, it is something like this. 4 into 3 is 12. You write 2 here, and 1 carries. 4 into 6 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. And then you start to multiply with this 3. 3 into 3 is 9, and you have to write just below this 3. And 3 into 6 is 18. You take 2. This is 5 plus 9 is 14. You write 4, 1 carries. The 3 plus 8 is 11, and 1 carries, and 1 plus 1 is 2. You just have to take this answer. In this one, you have to divide for, for 51, there are 3 16s. 16 into 3 is 16 into 3 is 18. 1 carries. 3 into 1 is 1 plus 3 into 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 48. And then you take here, when you subtract, it is going to be 3. And you take this 2, and this is 32. For 32, there are 2 16s. 2 into 16 is again 32, and the remainder is 0. So if you do this kind of long division, this is so easy, and the answers are right, and you will get the full marks. In this one, draw any angle that and mark the vertex of it. So draw any angle and mark the vertex of it. You can draw any angle, something like this, and this is the vertex, right? you can just mark the angle like this, right? Draw any angle and mark the vertex of it. So you can do it this way, right? Let's go here. You can do it like this. I will show you how to show this. When you draw it, you can draw something and mark this. You can use the ruler. Use the rule. Write down two situations in the environment where the shapes of a right angle can be observed. In this corner of a table, corner of a table is something like this. Table is something like this. Corner of a table is like this. And also you can write a corner of a door. And door is something like this. And this is a corner. So in these corners you will observe right angles. Right. Right angle means 90 degrees. Right. Write down each type of write the type of each angle shown by the letter A, B, C, D in the given figure. A is a right angle. You see that? And what about B? B is an acute angle. Acute angle means smaller than a right angle. And D, A, B, C. C is a reflex angle. Reflex angle means that is reflex angle is higher than a straight angle. D is a obtuse angle. So these are the types of angles you can observe in this figure, right? And let's go to the question number 6 here. In this one, a TV program scheduled to show. I think it is scheduled to start at 3:30 p.m. and finish at 3:50 p.m. Right. So let's see. This one scheduled to I think start, right? Start at 3:30 p.m. and finish to 3:50 p.m. Give the starting time and ending time in standard form. 3 p.m. means 15:00. You have to write it like this. Actually, not 00. It should be 15:15. Right? You can't say 00. Let's say 15:15. Okay, let me write it. Let me correct it. You have to write it like this. 15:10. And end time 3:50. That means 15:50. Something like this. Find the duration of the program. Duration of the program, you can subtract 50 minus 10. Then you get here 40 minutes and 0. That means duration is 40 minutes. If 10 minutes and 30 seconds have been allocated for the advertisement, 10 minutes and 30 seconds have been allocated for the advertisements to be run during the above program. Find the time duration of the program. Time duration should be 40 minutes plus 10 minutes and 30 seconds. So you can do a kind of addition like minutes, seconds. That means 40 minutes and 10 minutes and 30 seconds. 0 here, 3, 50. So it should be 50 minutes and 30 seconds. So express 320 seconds in terms of minutes and seconds. So if it is 320 seconds, we have to divide this by 60 to find how many minutes are there. You can write it 320 divided by 60. Right. For 300, there are 5 60s. Then 5 into 0 is 0. 5 into 6 is 30. Then you get 20. Now you can say that if you divide this, there are 5 60s in 320. In 320 seconds, there are 5 60s. Therefore, you can write 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Right? I think you understand this. And then let's go to the next question. Okay, now let's move on to the last part of this question paper. This is going to be 0 plus 8. This is 8. 1 plus 0 is 1. You have to add these hours and days. If you get any number about 24 or something like this, you can't write. Actually, the maximum number you can write here is 23, because if you get 24, that means it is 1 day, and 1 day should be taken here, right? Therefore, but in this case, you get 18, and 18 is fine, because it is not more than 24. It is not equal to 24, and it is less than 24, you can write it. Right. So, in days, 0 plus 3 is 3. This is 1 plus 0 is 1. So, you get the answer, 13 days, 18 hours. So, now, actually, we have finished this paper discussion. So, thank you for watching this till the end. So, I think you understand all these things, and I really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel and share these videos with your friends, and also leave me a comment, and that is going to be a great satisfaction to me, and I really appreciate that, and I will answer your questions if you have any. So please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. So see you in another lesson and a paper discussion. So see you.